name is Marina Kuzmenko, and I am founder of Agfluencers. Agfluencers are here to tell the stories of inspirational women in sustainable agriculture. And today we have very interesting guest, young lady who has already achieved some good milestones in her career, in her education, and she will tell us a little bit more about that. And she's a professional agronomist, and also she's an activist in climate action and also in precision agriculture. So welcome to Tomisin Adefare, and she's from Nigeria. And today she will tell us about her story, and we hope that more women will be inspired by Tomisin. Tomisin, hello.
Hi, thank you for having me. Good
Yes,
morning to
it's
you.
our pleasure. It's our pleasure. Thank you so much. So, Tomisin, our first and probably it's traditional question. So, how have you started your journey in agriculture? And what was the background of you which inspired you to start in agriculture?
Okay, thank you so much. I would start by saying, well, when I was to educate people, especially the children in my neighborhood, whenever we come back from school, then I would go through the assignments, their homework, and teach them what they need to. For instance, if they have any homework to do, I'll teach them. And most importantly, agricultural subjects. I always like to teach them, and from my own experience, I do teach them the practical aspects of agriculture, which involves growing of vegetables, right from when I was a little kid, a little child. So when I was growing up, I became more interested in agriculture because of my passion for teaching, and then passion for agriculture, because I remember back then we had home garden where we were planting, we had vegetables and so on and so forth. So I used to use my idea and experience to teach these people, these young teenagers in my neighborhood. And while I was about going to university, I was contemplating, I was looking for a course that would enable me study agriculture, because I had interest in agriculture right from when I was young. So I opted in for a course that would enable me understand the business of agriculture, and at the same time educate people, especially farmers. So one other reason why I chose agriculture was I had this question in me that how come little seeds can just plant little seeds, we sow it in the ground, and then it will come out and we start harvesting, we have bountiful harvest just from a little seed. So I wanted to understand the science behind it, and that was why that influenced my decision in studying agriculture. So I opted for a course that enabled me to study agriculture, understand the business, and also disseminate information as regards agriculture to people, especially farmers. So I opted in for a degree in agricultural economics and extension. So it's like a combined course. I also did, I have a master's degree in agricultural extension and rural development. That was because of my interest in the community development, farming, and to develop, to help farmers as well. So during my first degree, I did internship in a research institute where the person I was working with who served as a mentor to me. I would like to take him to farms where we would talk to farmers, would administer questionnaires. So that also boosted my interest in this research and agriculture. I became more interested in agriculture. I wanted to be able to talk to farmers, to educate people, to tell people about agriculture, understand their problems, so we can solve their problems. So I did that for some time, and I went back to school, finished my degree. When I finished my first degree, I needed to gain more experience in terms of community development, because I like to give back to the community. So I I now started doing community development works. I joined an organization, Strategy and Innovation for Development Initiative, where I was the state coordinator. So we were always carrying out projects on entrepreneurship, education, policy, governance, and I can't remember the fourth one. So we're carrying a project, we talk to people, educate people on various projects. So it started that way. I became more interested, I had a lot of experience. And when I left the organization, I also joined another organization by name Deaf Train Community and Development Initiative. I was also the state coordinator. So in that organization, we're carrying out projects that we're carrying out projects on climate change and entrepreneurship, climate change, I think education as well. So we had a lot of projects to do. We're advocating for like, because I remember we did a project where we used plastic bottle to build a toilet for people in a community. So we're advocating for something related to plastic pollution. So we're educating people, and we're also telling them they can recycle or cycle all this plastic to do whatever they want to do.
Okay, to work with solid waste. Yes, yes.
Exactly.
It's very different directions, but it's very useful, and it's impact the agriculture as well, because amount of waste which is around, it's quite unpleasant moment. But yes, yes, please continue. Yes, it's very interesting.
So yeah, so I was doing that as well, and after some time I left the organization, although I'm still part of them, but because I am a little bit occupied right now, so I don't do those projects anymore. So before I started working in a place, in the company where I am working presently, I also
GB
did
Foods. Yes, is it GB?
Yeah, GB Foods. Yes, okay. GB Foods as an agronomist. So I have like a social enterprise by name Topak Agro Hub, which started in 2019. So it was incorporated in 2019. So what I was doing then was to educate people on retraining young students, teenagers, women, some other youths on sustainable agriculture and how they can use reusable materials to plant things, to grow whatever they need to grow. So I was advocating for home gardening and community gardening. That community garden was like a project where we have a community garden. People from the community, they joined, they came together to learn together, to plant together. And when they plant together, the proceed from the community garden, they used to buy seed, and then from the knowledge from whatever I've been teaching them, they will take it to their homes and then to replicate whatever we are doing in the community garden in their various homes.
And I think this project is related to school garden project, yes?
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
I think it just organically grows, because community garden is something big, and school garden is. So how long do you work, not work actually, how long have you been involved with school garden project? And then about your enterprise.
Yes, the enterprise was incorporated in 2019. Yes. And then we carried out the school garden project, carried out community garden project, different locations. We carried out the school garden project was in a school where I taught them the practical aspect of agriculture. They were only teaching them the theoretical aspect. So I was teaching them the practical aspects with the collaboration of their teacher and then the school authorities. And then I also did some manuals, handbook of what we were going to teach them then. So I gave it to them, all the students, and then we did it in the school. And then from that, we had a lot of students that used the knowledge of what they got from school. All the things I taught them in school, they went back home to set up their own garden.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So
So yes.
lean
So
cost.
in another location where I carried out the community garden project, we had people, it was during their break, their school break. So we had I had a lot of students, teenagers from different communities that came together in a community. So we had parents of the teenagers I was teaching, and they gave us a land where we use as our community garden. So everybody assembles there. We're always there to teach. So we cleared the land, and then we started growing vegetables, different vegetables.
Okay.
So I couldn't do like one-on-one training. I just did it together for all of them. So from there, they reciprocated. They did what I taught them in the home garden, in their various homes, because the idea was for them to be able to have understanding of how they can have their own home garden. And then I was also advocating for eating green vegetables, organically grown vegetables. So I was also advocating for that. And at the same time, I was also teaching them the business aspect of it. You can grow vegetable things in your garden and then sell, use the money to take care of yourself and then take care of your family, your whatever things you need to buy in your own little way. So I was advocating, I was teaching them how to do the business aspect of agriculture. I was teaching them how to grow foods, I was advocating for home garden. So it was a successful project that when I did follow up, a lot of them now had their own garden, which was very impressive to me. And even some of them were also teaching some other persons from different community. So it was a very good project. And yeah, that's all about the project. So right now, yes.
Yes.
So right now I work in chili foods as an agronomist, and I'm into tomato production. So I'm a tomato farmer.
But I mean that regarding your social enterprise, it still exists, and if you will have a chance, you will be able to teach more people how to grow food, how to eat healthy, and how to do some business based on their production, isn't it?
Yes, the Topak Agro Hub was founded in 2019.
Yes.
And it still exists, even though we're trying to see how we can come up with new projects where we can incorporate technology. Want to incorporate technology. And it's not all about the gardening projects. We have various projects. We have a project we call Promoting Agricultural Development Through Entertainment. So it's like we want to promote agriculture through entertainment, which could be through video, could be through different entertainment forms. And then also for this gardening project, it still exists, just like I said, but I'm still trying to see how we can collaborate with other organizations. We want to incorporate technology. We want to teach them advanced technology. The one we were doing was how they can use reusable materials to grow whatever they need to grow, like vegetables in their various homes. But right now, we want to incorporate technology. We want to be able to teach them drone technology. We want to be able to teach them how to hydroponics. We want to be able to, so trying to look for collaboration on how we can, I want to collaborate with organizations on how we can introduce technology to these children right from their high school days. So it still exists, but we are open to collaboration. And then it has to do with fund as well. If there's no fund, there's nothing much we can really do. But yes, I still exist.
Okay, this is good thing to know. Tell please about your interest.
So I have interest in food security. Yes. Yes. So I remember back then during COVID-19 and during this lockdown, I had this burning interest or desire in me to advocate, to educate people on this pandemic or this virus, this COVID-19 virus, and then to educate people how they can protect themselves. So I decided to carry out this advocacy project where I felt that people, especially the market women and men, they had little or no access to information. And with the way the market is constructed, if somebody contracts this disease, it will easily spread. And automatically, if it spreads, it will affect the demand and supply of agricultural produce. It will affect the food security because automatically there will be shut down or lockdown in the market. So I decided to carry out advocacy projects where we add some banners all around the marketplace, where we add some information on it written in their local language on this virus and how they can prevent and protect themselves. So with support of some organization like Strategy and Innovation for Development Initiative, they collaborated with us. So we carry out this advocacy project where we educated them, we sensitized, we raised awareness on this virus. We also donated a lot of items like nose masks, sanitizers, gloves, and many other items. And this project was published by United Nations.
Oh,
I
wow.
was part of the youth that making impact. I can share you the link that making impact during COVID-19 lockdown. There were many
Yes,
youths
please
that they
give us the
published.
link and we will share it in our social media, and also below this video we will place this link. Yes.
Yes, so this project of like educating people on this pandemic virus issues, and in order to prevent people from the market from contracting this, because my interest was actually on food security. So I didn't want them to, I didn't want a situation where there will be lockdown of the marketplace. So we had to carry out this advocacy project, so awareness projects. So this project was published by United Nations. I was named one of the youth making impact during COVID-19 lockdown. I was also interviewed on a series, Road to Vaccine by Johnson & Johnson pharmaceutical company. I don't know if you know the company.
Yes.
And then,
Yes,
so many other organizations interviewed me, Nigeria Youth SDGs. I won some awards as well.
And as a founder, what challenges, I understand that probably you met a lot of challenges, but probably regarding 2 or 3 main challenges which you have experienced during your starting of this social enterprise, what was the most impacting on you?
Yeah, the first challenge I had was the issue of fund.
Yeah.
I used my personal
Savings
fund,
and yeah.
savings to carry out some of this projects. And then the second challenge I had was acceptance from the schools, where I sent proposals to some schools, some accepted, some did not accept. So, but in general, if there is adequate fund and the objectives are properly laid out to the schools, definitely it's something they want their students to benefit from. So if we have the acceptance, the collaboration of organization, because really everything is going digital now, and technology plays a very important role on in agriculture now. So I really want to educate them and incorporate technology. So the challenge I had, just like I said, is funds and acceptance to the school, writing proposals. Some granted the proposal and some did not grant because they could not really give us some support that we requested for. So they withdrew from it, and then yeah.
But still, you continue.
But in general,
yeah. I mean that you still decide not to stop. Okay, continue with regarding the general. Yes, speak, please.
Yes, in general, it's a very good project. It's a very good project. The other challenge I had was my team, some of my team members, they relocated out of the country, and I started looking for another team to join me to start up this project. But yeah, it's not really hard. It is not hard to get people to work with, as long as there's something they need to learn, they can learn from. because giving back to community, it's actually is something that people are really interested in doing. So yeah, those are the challenges I have.
But I mean that you still continued and you haven't stopped. So what is the inspiration? What was the thing which gives you power and you are continuing to think about this educational project, to work on your own community enterprise? Please tell us about your inspiration.
Yes, my inspiration is to, just like I said, I like to make impact in people's life. And yes, so even though I have a little challenge, of funds, and then I remember during COVID, we had to stop, the schools were locked, they were on lockdown. And then so, but at the moment, we, just like I said, we are trying to look for how we can incorporate technology, because we want to teach them through technology at the point. So we are still collaborating with other organizations. So when we get approval, get people willing to collaborate with us, and then we start it up like in a large or you understand? We're going to start again, like with speed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speed up the process of your work and scale your great idea to bring more smart technologies into agriculture. Yes, absolutely. I understand you. So thank you so much, Tomisin, for your story and for telling us about everything which you have done and all these challenges. And that's amazing that you still believe in bright future of of Nigerian agriculture. And yes, let's see what will be next. So let's continue. And we are very happy to have you as one of our Agfluencers person, Agfluencers people in global world. Thank you so much, Tomisin.
Thank you so much. Thank you.